Hey everyone, so I just wanted to come and share a quick video. Pardon the sunglasses. It's such a beautiful day out here, so I had to come and sit on Cully Drive and enjoy some of this sunshine, you all. But the word of the day is stretch. Today I went to a prayer breakfast where I was able to share a poem, but I was just so blessed by the woman of God who came to share like a meditation, if you will, and she gave us rubber bands. So I have my rubber band still on my wrist, and the point of the rubber band was during, like, while she was speaking, she said if you felt like you could relate to anything that she was talking about, stretch your rubber band. So needless to say, I was out stretching, getting a little arm workout during this meditation, because I really feel like this season of my life I am being stretched in every area. I feel like I'm being stretched career-wise. I'm being stretched with my gift and sharing my poetry and just even making videos and sharing words of encouragement. I'm being stretched in the spiritual realm. I'm being stretched emotionally, like everywhere. And one of the things that I definitely just felt on my heart to share today was, like, many people come into like a new year, or like they'll have someone bring them a word from God and it'll say, you know, this is your year. Or so many of us will say, this is our year, and this is a year I'm gonna grow, and this is a year of increase. But the revelation I got today is that this may be your year or your season of growth and increase, but with that increase and that growth comes stretching, because you have to have the capacity to hold everything that God is trying to give you. So I was excited when I was getting the words, oh, this is your year, and God is saying this, and I was with it until I started feeling like I'm being pulled in this direction, I'm being pulled in that direction. Areas are coming up that I didn't even know I needed to grow in, and now I'm growing more in these areas and stretching, because y'all know the Lord speaks to me with analogies and metaphors. So if you think about, like, before you work out, or like if you do yoga and stuff like that and you have to stretch, well, if you're not already a flexible person, them stretches hurt a little bit. Like, even if you are flexible, stretching hurts, you know. It's trying to pull out the muscle, and not in a way to cause damage, but in a way that will allow you to be more pliable during certain maneuvers that you do. That's the point of you becoming more flexible in the workout manner. So in the life that you're doing, if you're saying like, I want to have my own business, well, now you may be like, your job, you may be like working in retail or wherever you may be, but now you're like, why seem like I'm doing everybody else's job? Like, why seem like I'm cashier and I'm supervisor this day, and sometimes I might even be the security guard. It feels like I'm doing so much, but that's a stretch. Because if you want to have your own business one day, then you need to learn the ins and outs of whatever business you're currently working for. So before you get to a place, you got to be stretched there. And I just, like I said, I just truly feel like I am being stretched in so many areas right now in my life, and I just felt that meditation. And what I said I was going to do is just keep this rubber band on my arm so that I could give it a little pull every time I start to feel something uncomfortable, or every time I start to feel like this is too much, this is a lot, or this is uncomfortable, or so on and so forth. Because I do believe that God is increasing me and opportunities are coming my way, and I want to have the capacity to where I can receive those things. Because if you don't properly stretch, and let's go back to working out, if you don't stretch before you go for a run, if you don't stretch before you do like some strenuous workout, you can hurt yourself. You can pull a muscle. You can you know, cause any kind of injury. So with that being said, if I need to stretch now, and even though it's uncomfortable and I'm stretching, I would much rather stretch and be properly prepared than to get to the place where God is like, here you go, here go this, or not me. Like if I move ahead and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna start doing that, I'm gonna do this and do this and third, and I'm not flexible enough to handle all of it. That's why I think, you know, people could start having like breakdowns or getting burnt out. Maybe that's a better word. Like, you know, you get burnt out because you didn't have the capacity to try to balance everything that you were trying to do, or you weren't flexible. So when people come along to help you in your business, you're not really trying to hear what they gotta say, because you never stretched in the area of like teamwork or organization and things like that. So my encouragement, again, the word of the day, the word of this season, it seems to be, is stretch. And I just pray that you all just stick with it. I know it's uncomfortable, and you may be stretching in more than just one area of your life. This is, I truly believe this is a all-around stretch. This is a full body stretch. And I just seek to encourage you all, and it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. I know it is. So, again, stretch. Do not stop. Don't fight the stretch. Embrace it. Love you all. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Come out and enjoy this sunshine. Love you all. Bye.